welcome to this edition's Fashion Edit, the Party Manual. I'm Chaiti, Narula, and my producer Vaishnavi Gaharwar and I this time around have put together the Party Manual for you because, well, it is the party season and our top story is about how bling is the new black this season, from metallic boots to bling accessories to these blingy capes to these bling dresses and even blingy shoes. All of that is very 2022 party season. Take a look at our top story. Bling is the new black in India this party season. Primarily, that inspiration comes from a global trend of bling being very party season 2022. The latest Zuhair Murad showcase at the Haute Couture Week saw bling outfits that were inspired from mystical arts. Elisa's fall-winter collection is all bling too, with striped sequins bringing bold and elegant movement to relaxed silhouettes with plunging necklines. Back home in India, designers are incorporating bling in their festive edits of 2022.
When you say bling, we get excited. We at Rohit and Rahul are known for bling. We love a surface texturing. We love a shine. Nothing without a shine. And of course, after these two dull seasons and two dull lockdown years, we are all here to shine. Bling is on, and of course the cord sets in bling are the way to go this season.
This year I think we are able to celebrate all festivity with our best foot forward, and so bling somehow represents that carefree attitude. Bling is all about, you know, celebration. It's all about shining with your friends, family, your dear ones, near and dear people. So in that way, I really feel bling has a lot more meaning just than being bling for this season.
And that is not restricted just for the women, even for the men.
When women are all shining bright, then why not men? So, you know, I have seen when photographs are happening, men get left behind, they're looking dull in front of the big on huge gowns and all bling. So this season we decided to add some subtle bling on bling, subtle color on color. We are not going all out, but we are doing black on black luster. We are doing blue on blue luster, which is interesting, and I think men need to shine as well.
Men wear a lot of turtlenecks and pullovers, so imagine just putting like a small brooch on it. Looks really, really trendy. Or maybe we can put like a pearl necklace, the boy pearls that we call these days. Just putting like a small necklace of pearls can look really, really trendy and cool.
This winter, bling is mainstream. From parties to red carpet affairs and even chic streetwear, bling has become mainstream and being explored in all kinds of color and palettes too.
Everyone is embracing maximalism, everyone's embracing conceptual design, experimentation. Well, yeah, wine is a beautiful color, aubergine, dark bottle green. I think subtle, sophisticated colors on men, they always look really amazing. But having said that, there could be somebody wearing a red suit as well. Just suit your personalities.
The metallics are here to stay too. Fall-winter is even all about the metallic boots with short skirts and plunging necklines. And that sees a great unapologetic mesh with accessories that go all bold and bling.
When you're wearing bling on bling, that means there's always a lot of bling on you already. So we will suggest that keep it a little understated. So maybe like muted gold jewelry. In case you love OTT, there's nothing like it. But if you want to keep it subtle because the outfit is already bling, so maybe the jewelry can be a little more subtle. But there is jewelry for every occasion or every outfit.
Let's just say, bling is the new black, people. In New Delhi, with inputs from Vaishnavi Gaharwar, Chaiti Narula for India Today. 2022's biggest drop of the party season are Oprah Gloves. Believe it or not, they breathe life into your outfits. They give a distinct character to your outfits. man, woman, or otherwise. They're rather gender agnostic, and they add so much character to your sartorial success. So this time around, go wild, go experiment. At the end of the day, when you're partying, you're having fun, so why not have fun with your outfits too? Check out our story on the Oprah Gloves comeback. This year has been a lot about feathers, sequins and bling party looks. And now comes the Oprah Gloves to add to that trend. What was once looked as an elitist, high society, kind of a straight out of The Crown or Bridgerton look with gloves is now mainstream with the Gen Z.
When I look back in the day, it graduated into some sort of a status symbol amongst women when they would get out. And then now in today's day and generation, where our brand also specifically talks about the diverse nature of our society. So I think it's found its place again in the community.
2022's biggest drop for the party manual perhaps are these Oprah Gloves. Wear them with dresses, jeans, saris, and they're age and gender agnostic. So what has changed from the Audrey Hepburn breakfast at Tiffany days to today when it comes to Oprah Gloves? How we wear them. That has changed drastically.
It's another layer to who you are, you know, just like skin. And I see a certain sense of fluidity in the nature of the garment and the silhouette of the garment. That is what excites me as a technician. Might just bring a absolutely different feeling to the customer or the consumer eventually. They might feel a very different take on it.
Oprah Gloves is a major comeback, definitely, and I think it's not anymore about what we can wear, you know. So it could just be wearing them with like a t-shirt, or wearing them with a sari, or wearing them with like a jacket, you know. So it's about really styling yourself. It's exciting to sort of style them in a different way, so sort of take something from the history and bring the newness to them is what is really thriving anyway. So I think, yeah, that's basically it.
We saw Anna Vitiello make a statement at the Milan Fashion Week in September this year, wearing all black with in-your-face orange gloves. Seema Anand recently was styled by Cosmopolitan India wearing these, and increasingly people are taking to this as a statement of sartorial success. And they are truly gender agnostic.
You know how it started? It was the symbol of the royal lady and wealth of, you know, showing wealth. It's fashionable and it's becoming more trend, and you know, other way we can say we are trying to save ourselves. So that can be the reason.
In fact, they even serve the purpose of keeping you warm if you live in cooler places where the mercury drops a fair bit in winter. And for the warmer areas, go for the netted ones that give a distinct character to your outfit, men and women both.
I would say play with volumes. By that I mean, you know, complete contrasting volumes. Something which is extremely oversized can be paired with something which is not. And then you see how that is looking balanced or not. Then maybe add another layer, maybe reduce another layer. It's literally like, it's very playful.
So go ahead, breathe some life into the same old looks. The possibilities are endless. Go truly creative. In New Delhi, with inputs from Riya Modi and Vaishnavi Kaharwar, Chaiti Narula for India Today. We just showed you how Oprah Gloves are 2022's biggest drop. And feathers are back this season. The Marie Antoinette look is back in 2022. They add a lot of drama to your outfits. And just look at that. The feathers and the sequins add a lot of drama to your already existing outfits. So what you could do is take a cape, and this goes for men and women both. So why don't you go ahead and try feathers out this season? Internationally, they're becoming a huge rage. And I have to say that as far as Indian couturiers is concerned, 2023 is going to be the year where feathers are going to be dominating. So why not be ahead of your times and embrace the style in 2022 itself?
Drama. Rather dramatic. That's what feathers can do to a dress, top, or even cords. Feathered outfits trends continue. If you wish to stand out of the pack, go party in one of these.
We love feather, and I think it adds a little bit of luxury, softness to the garments, and I think a mixing of bling, surface which is matte and shine, and if you add a little bit of feather, it is just adding softness, and I think women love that.
I think for fall winter 2022, I think fashion is all about expression. You know, as a designer, I really feel what I want to express as an artist. When it comes about wearers, when it comes about like people who consume fashion, for them also it's their expression. It is also something which is in tune with how people are reacting right now, because gold brings a lot of positivity, a lot of strength. It's also, you know, color of life. How when sun rises, everything becomes golden in hue. So somehow it's like starting of first ray of light, it's the starting of life, and at the same time when you are ending the year, you want to end the year on a higher note.
Attending a red carpet gala or a night out for cocktails or black tie affair, Janelle actually shows us the trick feathers can do. This Eliasab haute couture gown shows how feathers can add drama, from the black velvet cutout top to the black, red and anthracite grey feathers flared skirt.
Yeah, feathers seem to be sprouting everywhere literally, but yeah, ostrich feathers were a big part of couture in the 60s and 70s. Now, I mean, for ethical reasons, people probably frown at the idea of real feathers, but there's also lots of faux feathers or artificial feathers going around which add a lot of drama. So people are attaching them to their sari pallus or to their blouses to add a little bit of flair and movement. And as long as they're artificial feathers, I'm all for it.
Well, I really like feathers on women, and I think on evening gowns it really adds the luster, the softness and the finesse it needs. It reminds me of the 30s glam. So we are making capes, so you can either take it on or leave it behind to add a little bit of luxury, a little bit of softness to your sequin gowns.
So are we likely to see a lot of feathers in the years to come from Indian couturiers as well?
Sequins is to fashion, I guess, what, you know, like salt and pepper is to food. You can't do away with them, and they kind of have been around for centuries, and once done in different kind of textures and ways, it's just so lightweight, and you can work wonders and magic with it.
In fact, sequins are big this season in India and internationally. High drama, glitter and maximalism are here to stay. There's no two things about it.
I love the idea of maximalism. I mean, I'm all for subtlety when the occasion calls for it. But if it's an important occasion and you need to shine and dazzle and it's your special day, so you can be in a maximalist outfit, but your hair and makeup needs to be balanced. You can't be in a very loud tone of lipstick, for instance, and still have a over-the-top gold jacket, for instance, and expect to look great.
Feathers, sequins, go for them. After all, feathers have been a part of maximalist fashion right from the Marie Antoinette days, and cut to 2022 end and start of 2023, they are back. In New Delhi, with inputs from Vaishnavi Gaharwar and Riya Modi, Chaiti Narula for India Today.
You know, this party season is just not complete unless and until you own a bomber jacket, whether with feathers, whether with sequins, bold prints. Go as bold as possible. This is the season of maximalism. What is the other trend we're picking up? Cords. If you live in warmer climates, then the resort wear cords are to die for. And if you live in, say, colder climates, then you could do lovely cords, or you could do anti-fit. We'll explain what that is. And guess what? A bomber jacket will really transform the way you look. We're explaining all those looks to you in the story to come. The invitations are here. The parties have begun. And while the quintessential little black dress for the ladies or a black on black look for the men can never go wrong, this season is throwing in a lot of cords that are chic and festive.
After these 2 dull seasons and 2 dull lockdown years, we are all here to shine. Bling is on, and of course the cord sets in bling are the way to go this season.
I think I love this trend of quads and monochromatic outfits. I think a person dressed head to toe in one color or one print, it's very elegant, it's very sophisticated, and I'm in love with this trend. I'm happy that it's doing the rounds and it's become like a go-to outfit.
So the cord sets have this very fitted waistline with the box slit in the front, and the backs are elasticated. It gives a very nice shape. It's considering the Indian body structure, which is more a pear shape. I think I prefer a solid cord set like a black or a white or any matching color, but a cord set for a man is what I prefer.
The matchy-matchy styles are in for men and women both.
Menswear oversized jacket looks really, really amazing as when it's worn as by some girls also, because what it does, it also creates extra room to layer, and at the same time, strong shoulders also create a sense of strength. So in that way, I think fashion does carry a lot of symbolic meaning.
Bomber jackets are a huge rage and are super sexy alternative. Add bling to it if you are a true fashionista.
Bomber jackets have always been really fashionable, and they always make a statement. An embroidered bomber jacket with a bit of, embellishment or with some print, it always makes a great statement.
The bomber style has been here since the Motorcycle Diaries, from the James Dean era, and I think they're here to stay. I remember the bomber jackets from the movie Grease, the T-Birds, the John Travolta jackets, and I think right now it's a rage. So you can see printed jackets, sequin jackets, feather jackets. So bomber's here to stay, and I really like the style.
If you live in colder areas, anti-party cords or a bling cord with bomber jacket can do the trick just right.
Resort wear in India is still very, I would say, very in the kindergarten age, when I'm going to these clusters, and when we're talking to these clusters, and then when we're sitting down with them, he's like, I want to show you this because you're a designer. This is my Dadaji made. And then we're saying, okay, how can we make it something which is going to appeal to a today's millennial or a today's person or today's clientele or today's 2022 person, which was made in, let's say, 1980 or 1990. So this is how the prints are developed.
And if you live in tropical areas, go ahead with resort wear cords or a bralette with a skirt. Basically, it is the season of massive experimentation. In New Delhi, with inputs from Vaishnavi Gaharwar, Chaiti Narula for India Today. Fashion's new order of the day is here. The them lines are indeed here. Designers and consumers today are becoming increasingly woke. They're becoming very, very discerning about the social and political commentary and incorporating style and design as a part of their individuality as well. And this time around, we're also going to show you the technology, the art, the science that goes behind making these lines as well. Let's take a look at all of that, plus what's in store this time for the gender agnostic lines of 2022.
Outfits today are increasingly keeping up with the times, and designers have strong points of view, politically and culturally. Gender-fluid clothing, size-agnostic clothing, and all of that is reflecting in the creative speak, and that is fashion's new order of the day.
Where we talk about gender-fluid fashion, and when it comes to that, it's about creating a new form of body which works for both. It's not about a gender or a unisex garment. It's about a garment that actually fits both body types really well and also works for both body types really well.
Gender fluid collections with happy, beautiful, fun textures, subtle sheen, maximalistic sheen. It's all great. Like, just express your personality however you wish to.
Many designers today are all about perspectives. Like artists, they no longer focus only on functionality or creativity, but involve them with a social commentary. The Gen Z fashion, in fact, is increasingly becoming all about that.
According to me, Gen Z is definitely more politically aware and more environmentally conscious. They're definitely more vocal because of the digital space that we're in. So everybody can have a strong point of view, and we have the platforms now so that people can actually talk what they want to really say. There's a lot that is supposed to happen, and we're sort of working hard towards making that strong point of view.
The garments today are extensions of people's personality and individuality, and wearing these pieces to a party will stamp what you stand for.
You should also sort of understand that what do I wear that I stand out, or have my own personality and style, and have your own personal style. Evolving from taking clothes from designers, it's not about really copying someone's look, you know, and it's about really understanding that how do you fit into that garment in a beautiful way, and then take it forward from there.
With the likes of Bloni Atelier, it is interesting to witness how science, art, technology and social commentary come together, and the way your attitude transcends into these pieces. Non-conformity to gender, pieces for them as opposed to her or him, are the latest with designers practicing inclusivity, whether it is with regards to gender, aesthetics, culture or simply human biology. In New Delhi, with inputs from Vaishnavi Gaharwar, Chaiti Narula for India Today.